We are seeing another Pry-Grist Mill pub match. It should be a good one because this is one of my favorite Antietam maps, and also cool to see the differences between different rounds and pub matches. And with that being said, I hope you enjoy. Here we are with a not Pry Ford. We just played that one. Pry-Grist Mill, one of my favorite maps of all time. Confederates. So, by the way, the point is here on the map, in this little creek. It is not in the house, but everyone loves playing in the house, which is why you see that. I myself agree with that. But we do have a Union advance going far forward already. It looks like Vastal, the IVB, is here with the Union cavalry, engaging with the Confederates. Let's check out the other Union officers for this round. We have Brattle and Senior Daz doing the corn chant. A thing of beauty. So that is our Union officers for today. There's no artillery for Union. In terms of the Confederate officers, we have Tin Man. We have that man. And then I assume there is a Confederate officer over here. We have Viceroy of Texas. And then I think, no, that was all it is. So yeah, those are our officers for this round. No artillery for Confederates either. Union cavalry in the woods. Scattered, taking independent fire at the Confederates. We're on point. Union, again, is not going for that house, which is a dang shame. But, however, this is so huge for the Union because the Confederates are all bunched up in that house. There are no Confederates here. Union's going to get free range to the point, and here they go. Here's someone playing that Gettysburg charge. Thing of beauty. Check out the Gettysburg movie we posted on Battle Line. It gives me goosebumps even though I've watched it 30 times. It's a great movie. I was very happy to make that. So yeah, Union charge is going to wipe the Confederates. That's not even a question. So yeah, Union wipe the Confederates. Have free range of the point. They are capping it right now. You can see that point is decaying. However, it's more fast. It's faster than a natural decay. For that reason, the point is being capped. Confederates taking a lot of shots out of those houses. But again, it's very hard to see from the Confederates' perspective because of all the trees.
Shoot through there, boys.
Also, you gotta shoot through a window here.
There you go.
I guess that window's not a bad deal. Look at this shot. I don't know where he was shooting, but regardless. Yeah, Confederates are holding the house, which again is not the point. Union appears to be capping the point. Yeah, Union is going to be capping the point. They're going to force the Confederates to come to them. So yeah, well, I'm intrigued to see how long it'll take the Confederates to charge at the Union. Union's actually pulling back off point. I don't think they wanted to cap.
On this line.
We're holding here on this line.
Or maybe they're pulling back to force the Confederates to come out in the open and get absolutely beautiful volleys. I don't know. We'll see. But we also have the cavalry pulling off as well. But 20-minute counterattack for the Union. We do have a Rambo here. I want to check this man out.
Keep it going, boys. Keep it going.
He has the nice quick reloading gun too, which always makes this better for a man of his Ramboing status. So yeah, the Confederates are charging this cavalry group here. Looks like there'll just be some independent shots going on for now.
That was pathetic. That was pathetic. Wow.
Yeah, Confederate charge failed miserably. They have more respawns coming in, but they're Rambos here. Arthur wants some kills, but he gets destroyed by T. Was it? I don't know who shot him. It looked like the half guy here did, but I couldn't tell. That being said, we do have, again, just look at this, oh my goodness, that's a beautiful view of the Union line there.
Pop them shots off.
We have Mozilla here, doing a little skirmishing here. He has such an easy shot. He just has to shoot through that door, and he will get a kill. I don't know if he got it. I don't know if he
On
was
the
aiming for the door.
river.
But I would aim for that door if I were him. Union reforming on point because of this Confederate push. Or not really push, but because they have to defend the point. They're going to commit their whole team to the point. And I'm surprised Confederates haven't pulled out of the house yet. I want to hear, what are they thinking?
Are we clear?
No. East of us, east, southeast. They're all on the river toward point.
So this officer just wants to independent fire out of the house. Let's hear what these officers want. Mr. Farage here, an officer that was not here at the beginning of the round. We still have the Viceroy here.
You coming, Flat Bear, or you gonna stay down there forever?
Told me he's gonna
Coming
TK
up
the
or
flag.
no?
Bill told me he's gonna TK the flag.
It's all about you, if you wanna be a pussy or not.
Dang.
Standing right here and doing the hell of gunfire. You gonna come up here or not?
The Great Niebuhr fold. Wow, that guy next to him. Oh my
Get up
goodness.
here, hurry up.
Very, very lucky. He did that cover underneath in the back of that wall, so it wasn't a terrible spot. But regardless, a puppy moment indeed. That guy just jumped out. That guy just jumped out the door. Oh!
Mr. Farage.
He just fell out the door. That's right, the door. You Confederates engaged. It doesn't really mean anything at this point. In the counterattack, the only stage that matters is the Union, or the attackers who are now the defenders. Oh my goodness, Woody destroying that man. He keeps going. I think he's gonna, I hope he dies right as he gets that stab, that ragdoll. Oh, shaking. So with that being said, nothing's happening. Yay! Confederates are way too spread out to do anything aggressive, though. Union hitting engaged. But yeah, really. Union respawns are just... Union don't even really need main spawns, but their main spawns are just chugging straight to the point. Good for them. Union team is well coordinated right now. I don't think they wanted to cap, but it's not a bad idea.
You look like a true man.
No shots.
Yeah, he meant that marker. Down low, dude.
So, Confederates really just trying to shoot their way to win. Look at this bush model. We're inside of a bush. Hey, Bale, not a bush. Oh my goodness, that guy just died. Look at the way he died. Look at his fingers. That's kind of weird, actually. I've never noticed that before. So we do have a Confederate group moving forward here. However, they're by themselves and they're going to get destroyed. Officer telling his men to get back. Yep, so we're about a quarter of the way through the counterattack. Confederates haven't done really anything. It's just been shooting. They're moving a little more forward now. But they still aren't charging. They need their whole team. Let's look at numbers, actually. Something we haven't done yet. Numbers are dead even. So, Confederates are not going to win charge if they charge by themselves. They need to charge with one big group. And then do the same over and over. And over until they retake that point. Or cause the Union to go in the last stand. Because the Union are now considered defenders. Actually, that'd be funny if the Confederates hit final push as the now attackers. Confederates are now moving out of the house. Took them a minute. There's still a decent amount of Confederates in the house. So, Confederates are now charging, but it is only a fraction of their team. Confederates are going to get massacred here. Oh my goodness. This was a kind of a bad angle as well. Of course, they have that nice trench line there. Trench meaning this dirt wall here. Like, look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. But they're running straight through here, and the Union team just has to shoot right here, and they get destroyed. The Confederates are... Okay, let's see what the Confederate officers are thinking. No, they aren't talking. Let's see what... Oh, more Confederates are charging. But then these guys are just all by themselves. I won't be surprised if the Confederates had taken losses within the next minute.
Standing, stand.
No, it's okay.
Well, you aim better if you stand.
Brother,
and
we're
cost less
skirmishers.
tickets.
We're not supposed to be standing.
No, I don't give a shit. You aim better and you cost less tickets, and we don't
No,
want to give them the
not
game.
if you're
Stand
not being
up.
suppressed.
Well, you know what else costs us tickets when we stand to get shot in the face?
Also, tickets
Okay,
don't matter
that guy
during
just
this
died right
phase,
next to
in
me.
case you're
He just
wondering.
died right next to me.
Exactly.
So this is the fun of pubs. So the officer did have very good points, and I would agree with the officer, because there's a thing.
Generation as well, and you take the suppression of
This
the-
game does not operate as a, what is it? As one death, regardless of how you die, equals one ticket. If you're crouching like all these guys are, they're skirmishing. That's 3 information deaths, which means standing up by your men.
Coming from right side. Get ready, get ready.
So Confederates are now repositioning over this way. They are charging.
Oh wow, now they're getting shot up. These guys suck.
A bunch of them. Here they come.
Easy kills. Easy kills.
So even if
Stand in front of people.
yeah, Confederates are taking losses. Not too surprised there. This charge is absolutely going terrible for the Confederates.
Oh my god, it's a massacre. It's a massacre.
Wow, that's such a dang shame. Are they charging on the other side? No. Again, Confederates can't win if they do these charges. It'll be interesting once we hit the last couple minutes of this counterattack, because that's when the whole Confederate team will charge. And that's when we'll see if we can beat them or not.
Form the line. Form the line.
Reform the line, stay in the line, stay in the line.
So, look at all the bodies. You need to just reform the
Yeah,
line.
standing up will make you die less hits, don't worry.
Well, I care about tickets.
You shouldn't. In this phase, it doesn't matter. It's counterattacking.
Well, yeah, I should, but at the same time, I'd rather have more.
Either we win or they go up to the same tickets we do.
Well, yeah, which is...
I would think.
Fun to watch. So the thing is, though, yeah, the problem is as well with counterattack, right? Is the defenders go up to the attackers' tickets if they have less. So I guess yeah, the flag bearer was right that your tickets don't matter much. I mean, Union's ahead in percentage of tickets, which is huge. So none of them, no one's really right or wrong there. I guess it's really just preference. I would probably lean more towards. I would lean more towards just information deaths, trying to avoid as many skirmishing and on the line at this point. I would want to avoid that for the sake of discipline. Especially if you uncap the point, you don't want things going whack. But regardless, those are minor details right now. Confederates haven't shown any reason why they would win this game. So I don't believe that'll matter too much in the long run.
Thank you for the call, though.
So, Union having a really firm position here. That's really all I could say. Confederates need to charge as a team if they want to win, and they aren't ever going to do that.
Nice shot, guys. Thank you for my shot.
So, yeah, it's really all I can say about this time. We do have Confederates all the way back here. Oh, this is inbound. This is really actually kind of far away. Where are we at? In the context of the battle, where I'm trying to figure out. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is the Pry grist mill. I think Pry Ford is over there. I think it's funny because these look like Picker Patrol maps. But yeah. Really, it's really just a stalemate at this point. There's nothing really too crazy to talk about. It's really, we're just waiting for the last couple minutes of this counterattack to see the Confederate charge. What are Confederates doing back here?
Hey, no TK, boys.
No, misclick, no.
Some guy just being killed. General Zods are gonna stab someone by accident, and I'm gonna laugh.
Did they charge? Did they fucking charge without telling us again?
Yeah, they haven't charged.
Alright, man, moving up, moving up.
And that's exactly the hard part about pubs is you don't know what they're doing. Again, no, they are charging. He was right. He was right. He was right. He was right. I was looking at the wrong angle for what he meant by charge.
Flag is down. Flag is down. Come on, take the flag.
Hold this line.
Flag is back up.
But that charge is going. It's going to fail.
We got their
That was
flag.
terrible, Johnny Red. Get good.
There's just no way around it. 8 minutes left in the counterattack. More Confederates charging in. Confederates are going to have final push. The point is flipped there. The attackers, now they get the normal attackers final stage with this final push. Wow.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
That's going to be crazy to see. So, normally on a map, the attackers will get final push. However, when a team caps the point of contention, when the attacking team caps the point is flipped. So the attackers, which in this case would be Union, are now the defenders, and the defenders, who are CSA, are now the attackers. So they would get that normal attacking stage. The Confederates would, which would be final push. And Union would get last stand. But Union destroyed that charge. They shot the rest of the Confederates who survived that into submission. Nothing really to it there. I don't know what the Confederates are doing all the way out here. Like, they're kind of Ramboing. But this is going to cause them to go in the final push very, very quickly. So, also, another note is when the attackers, when the counterattack starts, everything flips. So the attackers are now defenders, defenders are now the attackers, right? They don't flip tickets, overall tickets. They have the same amount of tickets as before, from my understanding. So, we do have a Union Rambo here. Gets one. Oh, he goes down.
Oh, get your reload.
I think I might have saved.
Yeah, this is really a shootout. Nothing too much. I think actually, did Union Cavalry get wiped, or did they just fall back? So, no, they never moved. I thought they were farther up. It just looked kind of weird on my end.
Nope. Ready.
Look at this. It's so weird. This Union one. Confederates have completely abandoned the house. No one cares for the house anymore. This is so sad. I love the house. But besides that, it looks like Confederates are at least more bunched up. They're more together. They're all in this house here. Their respawns are coming over to that area, which is huge for them. So that's really it. We do have this officer. I don't know what he's doing, if he's trying to get that one man, but he just cost his team another line. Confederates are going to get final push before we know it. It's going to be crazy. I'm intrigued to see if that gold timer goes down and final push is hit. That would be very funny. Why are we holding fire?
Make sure your bayonets are on. Put your bayonets on.
It looks like they're kind of just waiting for the Confederates to... I really wish they kept shooting, though,
Watch this right, boys.
as a preference. I want to see Confederates at final push, but it's not like it matters. I mean, there's really no Confederates for them to shoot, except for a couple of Rambos. But yeah, crazy match. Confederates pushing really far out left here. This is unorthodox. Little push here. So yeah, these really just look like skirmishers here. And Confederates final. I didn't look at that clock went down. Oops. Union over responding to this minuscule Confederate push. Confederates need to charge right now. It's final push. They have to.
Friendly.
Yep, Confederates charging. They need to cap the point in the next 2.5 minutes. So Confederates do have unlimited tickets here. They just have 2.5 minutes. Cap the point. They have unlimited respawns. Another way to say that. But Union, oh my goodness. Confederate charge, very disorganized. You can see how spread the Confederates are because of the flags. Union's going to hold this. And now Confederates are just going to triple in. Confederates aren't going to group up at spawn. We have these officers. These guys not charging. Again, that's crucial. So we do have Confederate respawns. What is this officer saying? Canadian. I don't know if he was here at the beginning. I don't recall. Yep, you can hear microwave there telling his men to charge. They have to. But again, this charge is so fragmented that it's not going to mean anything. Union has so many men bunched up.
Send them there.
That, yeah, Union's going to win this game. Is that a Union guy? The Union guy is trying to team kill?
Oh, I'm sorry, sorry.
Yeah, it was a good kill. Good kills all around. So, we have about a minute left in this counterattack. Union hit breaking. That's not going to mean anything, though. If the point is retaken, though, by the Confederates, both sides will go to breaking, which favors the attackers. However, that game would be very, very close if that was the case. Let's back to the whole standing up or crouching for skirmishing on a line, or skirmishing in information deaths. Right, it's so iffy because you don't want to take a lot of skirmishing deaths and go below the Confederates or the defenders' ticket percentage. But yet you don't want to stay too high that they can regain a lot of tickets when they respawn. It's very complicated. It's not very easy to do. However, 13 seconds. And we are going to see the Union secure a dub with this game. Well done to the Union. That was a clean round by them. Union, yeah. Confederates' mistake was taking too long to respond. I don't know if that would have really changed anything because they weren't organized at all. But Union did that to perfection. They just took point right away. I don't know if that was on purpose or by accident, but they took point. They held it. They won. That was just a horrid game on the Confederates' part. No organization, which again is very hard to do in a pub match, but not organizing and not charging as one big group against the Confederates. We never really saw that to the end, but even then at the end, it was entirely spread out. Unfortunately, the mistake Confederates too was trying to defend that house. And the Union didn't even go there, which is breaking. Breaks my heart. Fighting in that house is my favorite thing ever. So yeah. Well done to the Union. That's essentially the notes, Confederates. Just officers got to organize better. That's really all that came down to. Yeah, with that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Join our Discord, become a frontline report announcer. Help me out. I'd really appreciate that. And with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.